Welcome back to the Daily News. Heather Rath has joined us once again from Heather Rath Consulting. Hi, good to have you with us. Happy
Robyn.
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
You look so festive.
Oh, well, thank
Look at
you. Thank you so much for having me on.
You have such a beautiful smile and such a cheery face.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have a lot to be cheerful about.
Absolutely.
With our new town council, our new mayor sworn in recently. So tell us how that went.
Yeah, so the last time I was here, we talked about the swearing-in ceremony that was well attended by the community. Absolutely packed, standing room only.
Yes, it was.
It was lovely. And then afterwards, a bunch of us went to Riley's and toasted the new mayor. And it was great because it was the 40th anniversary of Riley's. So it was a really nice,
neat.
Yeah, having Alan there and coming together. So Alan Perry is our new mayor. You know, born or raised here on Hilton Head since he was 7 years old. His wife Kathy is a teacher at the elementary school, and he announced the committees. Which was very exciting because with our town council, because we have the council manager form of government, we have that top level CEO of the manager kind of executing the policy. It's really important that the committees do a lot of really great work.
Right. Actually, that spurs another question.
Sure.
Really, what is the role of the mayor as opposed to the town manager?
Sure, absolutely. So the town manager, Mark Orlando, is a very high level CEO role.
Okay.
It's almost akin to a CEO and a board of directors.
Okay.
Right? Like that formula makes a lot of sense for here on Hilton Head Island because we have so many boards and nonprofits. But really, the role of the mayor is to be the public face for Hilton Head Island and to set the agenda. And to also set the policy, to set the committee assignments for the policymakers in committee. And then those policymakers work with Orlando and his staff in order to bring everything forward. But we do not have a strong mayor. A lot of people move here and they don't know that because they're used to that.
They're used to the mayor being in charge.
Absolutely. Yeah, that is not our form of government. And so it's really important for people to understand that, you know, the mayor has 1 vote out of 7. It's a 7-person council. And the work really happens within those committees.
And what could you name some of the
Absolutely. So we have 3 committees. So it's wonderful. There's a lot of work that's done, but there's 3 committees. So I'll start off with David Ames. So David Ames was elected mayor pro tem the other night at council, so that was great. And again, longtime Hilton Head Islander, and he is chair of public planning. So public planning, they tackle items like housing, short-term rentals, beach parking, that sort of thing.
That's huge, big.
And then we have Alex Brown, who is chair of finance and administrative. That is a huge aspect because it's funding, right? We often throw around this idea of limited service government, which there is no definition for that. And we also need to remember we have a $120 million town budget. $120 million. So we have very, very heavy, you know, fire rescue and community development. So we're not limited services at all. We are a full government, and that $120 million budget that Alex is going to be running, I mean, that's really where you make the magic.
Right, and then the final committee?
The final committee is community services and public safety. So that's, you know, working with the sheriff, working with fire rescue, that sort of thing, and that's Councilwoman Tamara Becker.
Okay, perfect. Yep. So top issues, can you know, again, from your perspective, what do you think are the couple of the top?
Yeah, I mean, we had a number of folks run on housing and win on housing. So housing is going to be the hot topic. That is going to be led by public planning, but Alan Perry is going to have his hand in that as well as the mayor. That was his #1 issue to run on. So housing is really, really important in putting together those public-private partnerships. I also think that we're going to see a lot more with traffic and congestion and kind of coming up with a reasonable solution that works for traffic and congestion and moving people around the island. It's not just the bridge or it's not just traffic. It's being able to move people around the island.
Very good. Okay, interesting. Those are good, important topics, issues. And then another important topic is the Polar Plunge, which is going to be at Caligny Plaza on January 1st.
That's right.
I'm not going to do it. You're not going to do it. I don't think you're going to do it.
I'm out there.
It's too cold.
I'm out there. No,
out there.
The weather is always beautiful. It's always 75 degrees and sunny on New Year's Day. Get out to the Polar Plunge at Caligny Beach. Thousands of people walked on the beach. A couple of hundred run in. It's always a great way to bring the community together to launch the new year.
Well, 2023 is going to be a great year. Happy New Year to you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for having me on, Robyn.
Thanks, Heather. And that's a wrap for this edition of the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back in 90 minutes if you missed any part of this newscast. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.